And you say Shaw City, and you say Shaw City, and you say Shaw City. Yo, let's go.
So your brother's bound and and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sin? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC, not the place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime, where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement, Dr. Wax and gramophone, where fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam, the land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sin? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
World famous for the glamour and the rundown spots, a skyline so priceless that none can top. You can hear a different story up and down some blocks, and forever hear them bitch about the Cubs and Sox. It's a place like no other, unequal to most, where the city runs deep from the streets to the coast. But things can get ugly, city streets are no joke, cause the city's held down by the people and folks. It's a place of attitude, we think and we say, from heralds to the palace, this is each and every day. The real cops went to Iris to drink the pain away, and the real hip-hop is NUR and HBK. It's the land of Lake Shores, where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know, this is the Windy City, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sin? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
You can hear the wind whisper, send chills down your spine, and we can watch the waves crash along the Lakeshore Drive and ride the Yell through the loop so you can get your mind right or get lost in the beauty of the skyline lights. It's a city so pretty, full of life and fallen trees. She licked the lips and then she kissed me with the breeze. So as we proceed, I hope you people follow. You know the motto, welcome to Chicago.
So your brother's bound and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sin? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring? So your brother's bound and they chained him to a chair. Won't you please come to Chicago just to sin? In a land that's known as freedom, how can such a thing be fair? Won't you please come to Chicago for the help that we can bring?
Welcome to Chicago. 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 Welcome to Chicago.
What is going on, everybody? Hey. My name is Jesse, aka your very own one only Shot-Town Spark. Rage with the 5 gifted memberships.
And we know now
Yay, what up, though?
for all in London. But right now,
Man,
we have new champions
shit off tonight. What is going on with everybody?
AEW, and we will
How is everybody feeling out there?
Detroit, including
Once again,
this match presented by Mortal Kombat 2 on HBO Max.
My name is Jesse, aka
his AEW National Championship against Jungle Jack Perry and Nick Wayne.
It is time
One of our new champions
for Wednesday night Dynamite.
Nightingale. We will celebrate her tonight live on TBS and
Rage.
HBO Max.
Out
And
here
her fellow
dishing out
Conglomeration
subs.
members, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong,
Guardian of all
Riley,
chaos
to defend
gets a
their
sub.
Trios Championship against Ricochet,
Whitest
Liona,
Rabbit,
and Bishop
you get a
Kaun.
sub.
And the
Susan
TBS
D
championship
gets a
is on the
sub.
line. Maya World
My goodness,
shocked the
wow.
world this past Sunday. Can
We
she
have
do
not
it again
seen
against
Susan in quite some
Persephone
time.
tonight? And Jon Moxley will defend his AEW.
Man, if anybody's seen or heard from Susan anywhere on social
But
media.
right now, let's take you back to this past Sunday in Montreal and the AEW World Championship title match.
Superfly gets a sub.
Best belt machine.
No, the Death Riders.
Danny H gets a sub.
A long time ago?
Oh, wait, but
Thank you so much, Rage.
No. Oh, no.
Oh, Ospreay knew something was
You
up.
get a sub. You get a sub. You cannot hear me very well, Rage. Rage, I do not know what to tell you.
Oh, my God. Not the bag.
Just like they did to Brian
Oh,
Danielson.
maybe because the show was drowning me out. Maybe, yeah, maybe the show was drowning me out. You should be able to hear me better now, though. You should be able to hear me better now. How's everybody feeling out there in YouTube land? Guardian of all chaos. Jake, Tony Brown, Mr. Downtown Tony Brown.
Take him out right now, Will.
How you feel today, sir?
Take him out right now. Just take him out. before he
Quaz,
gets you.
hey man, thank you for showing up.
Come on, Will.
Yeah, we knew we lost you in the stream when I was looking for you and you was gone.
Will challenge Kenny Omega for the AEW.
It was after 7 o'clock, so probably past your bedtime,
Get in before he gets you.
you know. It happens. Tony Brown in the house with the $4.99. Super chat says, "What's up, Jesse?" Nothing much, Tony Brown. How are you, sir? Much appreciated for the contributions, sir. Also, guys, keep in mind, if you got a gifted sub from generous people like Rage, A, make sure you thank Rage. B, it would help if you continued it next month when it's time to renew. At least once. At least once. And by once, I mean one good year. After a year, we can reevaluate, and I have not entertained. And if I have not entertained enough, then reevaluate it after the second year of subscribing, and then we'll revisit it.
Will Ospreay is truly on death ground.
After the second year, and you're still not happy, ugh. I promise you we'll get it right in the third, so just keep subscribing. Renee is in the house. Renee looking mama-licious. Oh, the Death Riders waiting in the alley like a gang.
Hey, young boy Billy,
Oh my God. What did Garcia do?
Are you sure you want to do that?
He just did.
You don't get to pull the trigger for me. I'm out.
No! He's no longer a Death Rider!
Is that so?
Blood in, blood out, bro.
Well, looks like you've got it all figured out then.
Anybody gonna check on poor Danny Garcia? I mean, a man literally just took one for the team.
Excuse me, Will, I do just need to follow up with everything that...
Hey, hey!
you know, I was going to give you hell for it.
Hangman's first day back.
I don't know what the thing anymore, is it?
Because we don't watch Collision.
Look, I just want to catch up because I know what it feels like to be in your shoes right now. The entire world in front of you. And it feels impossible to do it alone. And that is not how, like, half of this roster let me feel last year. It's not how you let me feel. So I'm not going to stick my nose in your business. And you know that the World Championship is just not going to be something that I'm focused on anymore. But if you need anything, let me know, okay?
I appreciate that, but I've got a lot on my plate right now. The United Empire boys are mad at me. I'm going to have these guys breathing down my neck. And I can't trust Kenny. So I can't trust you. So I appreciate it. I'm going to do this on my own.
I know the look on your face, right? I'll be honest with you, you are one of the best that I have ever been in the ring with. I mean it. And I know that at least for me, sometimes the deciding factor is if you believe it. Right? I know that you're going to walk into Wembley, the bell is going to ring, and you are going to be the best that you have ever been.
Uh-huh.
Or you're going to die. Sorry, I'm kidding. You got this. I mean it, you got it.
Thanks, man.
Heel turn confirmed for Hangman Adam Page.
Wow, tense scenes between Will Ospreay and the Death Riders, but a ringing endorsement of Will Ospreay by Hangman Adam Page, guys. Yeah, he sees.
All right. Gotta love the copyrighted music. How's everybody doing tonight, man? I'm in a good mood. Your boy's in a good mood. Wanna know why I'm in a good mood? Because I wasn't reading through my comment section and chat, stupidity is contagious. Make sure you vaccinate yourself. Make sure you vaccinate yourself, bruh. Watch out for all that stupidity. I saw a news article that they are drawing up articles of impeachment for our current president. It seems that his Republican friends realize that he's a piece of shit. Turns out, who knew? This guy.
That phenomenal ladder match, Tony, that kicked off Redemption this past Sunday in Montreal.
Right.
Jack
Really?
Perry seem to have some emerging rivalry here.
You mean the guy's a fucking idiot?
Yeah, we've seen it developed on Collision, and we've
Weird.
also seen these two even go at it kind of face-to-face during a ladder match. I thought it would hurt either one of them, but they both performed very well.
You know, we got so many fucking MAGA friends on here who went so quiet as of late. So quiet. How you know?
The Taz this past Sunday in
How do you
Montreal,
know?
Andrade, Idolo. He wrestled a phenomenal match against a phenomenal opponent in Mark Davis, and he claimed, Andrade did, his first championship of his AEW career.
Yeah, it was
Okay, now he just got the tramps coming out with him now.
Outing by both men. Mark Davis, a great outing. Unfortunately for him, he lost the title. And there's your new champ, Andrade. And I'll tell you what, the national champ looks confident. He looks great with that title. Yeah, speaking of championships, you know, Hangman Page made his appearance
I'm
when
so...
we were in Roanoke a few weeks back on Collision. Of course, he cannot vie for the world title, but he said other titles would be
I'm so of two ways about this Andrade.
This one right here, you would have to consider
I like the fact that he is getting this little momentum and this little push. I do like that. Because the guy is not good in the ring. The guy is absolutely incredible. He's incredible. And he put in his time, and he deserves this run. I like that. What I don't like is this how you know shit.
Well, he doesn't own that ring, right? That's MJF's ring. Let's be honest. Sure. To have something that's not yours. Really? Yeah, maybe I'm old school, but
like, it's so fucking lame. It doesn't mean anything. And people repeating it are just sheep. Like, okay.
Back here tonight.
Before the action gets too far underway, tonight's match is presented by Mortal Kombat 2.
Let's take
HBO Max, Jack Perry taking down the champion Andrade Idolo.
Let's take the yes chance, for example.
Wayne able to kick out.
Okay. Let's take the yes chance, for example. You had
that neck very heavily taped up,
an underdog baby face who the fans got behind and wanted him to win because it wasn't just Bryan against the guy and who he's with in the ring. It was Bryan against the establishment. And it became like his battle cry. And it was infectious because the crowd was behind him and getting this momentum in this WrestleMania run. And it became a movement. That's why everywhere he went, even to this day, people still chant, yes, yes, yes. This how you know shit is just something Andrade kept repeating. It's just something that he kept repeating. It has no meaning behind it. It literally makes no sense most of the time that you use it. And the times that it does make sense, it seems like it was forced into a promo. You think I'm worried about Kyle Fletcher? How you know?
I think Jack Perry's been doing the right thing. He first took Andrade Idolo out. Now he's taking.
What does that even mean?
He make it a one-on-one matchup, Taz. Yeah, he does.
What the?
He's trying to have a one-on-one matchup with this young lady here.
It's not even proper English. The guy can't even speak proper English. It's. I'm not behind it. It is the weirdest shit. Oh no, Nick Wayne just landed on his knee. No.
Nick grabbing the right knee heavily, but Andrade, he got planted. He landed hard as hell.
I just,
Jack Perry returns Nick Wayne.
I'm glad that he's over. I wish he got over a different way, if that makes any sense. Watching AEW in a hotel in Minnesota. Skull! Skull! Let's go.
And fans still to come tonight, we will celebrate the newly crowned AEW Women's World Champion, Willow, Nightingale, and now we know that coming up on Sunday, August 30th, Wembley
How
Stadium
you know?
in London. Will Nightingale will defend that AEW Women's World Championship match against, or his World Championship title against Mercedes Moné.
I don't know, nor do I
Kenny
care.
Omega will
I don't
defend
know.
his AEW World Championship against Will Ospreay in Wembley Stadium on the 30th of August. And breaking news, the Casino Gauntlet match for a shot at the AEW
It reminds
Men's
me
World
of-
Championship will go down on Sunday, August 30th.
Okay,
at
something
All in
stupid
London
that
Live
got
on
over
pay-per-view
that
on
people
HBO
kept
Max.
repeating and it makes no sense. The what chance?
Well, that's huge news about the Casino Gauntlet match.
How you know it's
And
gonna,
these
holy
three
shit, Wayne, I
amigos
just,
here. Hi, Andrade showing respect to the late great Eddie
Wayne.
Guerrero. He's trying to finish it off, and he does.
Three amigos.
same page,
executing
Wayne,
a smile
same
on
page.
Andrade's face, but
Holy crap.
in
Me and Wayne are
talk
like
about the
Xavier
danger of the
Woods
three-way
and
match,
Brad
Taz.
Maddox.
spending this much time setting up your next move.
Same
allows
page.
your opponent to recover, opponents to recover.
Yeah, it's a very difficult match. Like right now, he doesn't realize Nick Wayne's coming in. See, that's the deal. Oh, what a move.
McWayne.
Is it me? Jesse TV sounds too loud.
Drop kick sends Wayne back to the corner.
Man,
as our opening contest
TV is
for the
too loud.
National Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
Jesse's too low. What is going
Want
on
the
with that?
fastest working GLP-1 for half the
Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe the TV is too loud. I'll crank it down a few notches. There we go.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
That should do it. That should do it.
I wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no
This shit kind of stale. How you know it's cool at first. Echo to when watching live overpowers you.
every word I move so descriptive like
Have I seen the movie Michael? Yes, I have. I've seen it multiple times.
I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, I can roast, I can
This song going in playlist right now. This song goes hard, man.
Can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious.
Song goes hard.
You know I'll always be a bit superior.
All right, I hear you guys loud and clear. I'll keep the
Words you could say them back. I want you to feel
I'll try to keep the volume down some.
and to believe in what you got. It was built to last. Yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Do I hear YouTube TV finally get ESPN Plus Unlimited free now? No, man. Nor do I care because I don't have YouTube TV. It's like the second or third time you mention it. That is great for YouTube TV subscribers, bro. I canceled my YouTube TV years ago. It should get too expensive, man. And it's still going up.
Play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible.
Thought you still had it? No, I don't.
If you just believe you could be
When I cut YouTube TV a while. When I first got YouTube TV, I paid $40 a month for it. $40 a month for YouTube TV. It was the best deal on the internet, man. Now that shit is up to like 80. Nah, I'm done. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. 80, bro, that's just the price of basic cable. Which was the whole reason why I got rid of cable.
Dynamite live from Detroit, Michigan, the AEW National Championship.
YouTube TV used to be special. Now it's just overpriced like everything else now, man. You know, and they keep trying to sell it to you like, oh, well, you know, well, we keep adding more channels and everything else. Bro, I just want the $40 package that I signed up for. I don't care that you have 5 Hallmark channels and 3 Garden Network channels. I don't need or nor that I ask for any of that shit. You're raising your prices because you got more channels. How about you offer the channels a la carte? How about the people who want the channels can pay for the channels, but for the people who just want what you had when they signed up, their prices shouldn't change. And don't give them any more free channels. They get the same channels they had when they signed up. And if you're a new subscriber, then you have to pay the new price. But I feel like being a part of the small community that signed up and was riding with YouTube TV when they first launched, I feel like their rates shouldn't be touched unless they want more channels. Now, if you just signed up today, then you got to pay for the new basic, which is what they offer. But if you are OG, you should have the same channels that you signed up for. No extra channels and no extra price. I would still be with them right now for $40 in my same basic channels, which is all I wanted. There's only so many murder mystery Christmas movies you can watch. Exactly.
Nick Wayne trying to bring Jack Perry back to the ring, but Jack Perry, he's hurting. Yeah.
You didn't know you had a channel membership? Yeah, man. Someone gifted you.
Yeah, just get one of them in the ring is all you got to do, guys. Smart by Nick. He knew Jack was dead.
Jesse, did you get Black Ops 2? I don't know. I honestly don't know. If it's new, no. If it's like the last Black Ops to come out a while back, like months ago, yes, I have it.
And again, the thing is, Jack Perry is
but I have not
trying to save Andrade.
I have not gotten a new Black Ops in a few months. I mean, quite a few months. Am I getting Halo? I don't have an Xbox, and I don't game on PC.
Boy, Andrade really moving slowly. I don't know what this is about. Once again, young guys, and they have a rivalry. We talked about these two men.
It's on PS5. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that, and I didn't care.
They have to compete. You know, Nick has an arrogance to him, and that's who Nick is. And
so,
and they're slugging it out. It's great.
Halo Evolve PS5 now, first time ever. Oh shit, no, I didn't know. First time ever. Y'all act like it's been there or some shit. Like you didn't know? How you know? How you know, fool? Is this the motherfucker? I don't play Halo because I don't have Xbox. If it just came to the fucking PlayStation, like, how you know? How you know?
Let's take another look here at this double kick there.
Am I getting GTA 6? Yes, I'm getting GTA 6.
Nick Wayne and Jack Perry inside out.
Now, Andrade Alilo was about a 40-pound weight advantage over both.
TKO fears AEW sign in the crowd. You want to know the scary part though? I don't know about scary. I think I'll say pathetic. You want to know the pathetic thing about that sign? It's true.
Andrade's poised, though. Again, that's the experience. He knows he was very close
to winning
the match. So he's already thinking of a game plan before.
Well, let's break. I mean, let's see. I don't know. Does TKO fear AEW? Maybe. I don't know. Does WWE fear AEW? Yes. I don't know if TKO gives a shit, but WWE, yes. And I say it's pathetic because they shouldn't. There's no reason to, but for some reason, they do. When you start counter programming and everything else, they do. WWE doesn't fear AEW anymore. D-Nice, you are no longer allowed to have a WWE favorite opinion and not be called the shill after some of the shit that you said in the last stream. A segment that's being called probably the worst to ever hit WWE TV You on record talking about how it was saved by a beatdown angle.
Wants to reclaim that national championship Liger bomb. And no.
I never thought your Bruce Pritchard comment could probably get more outlandish, and then you outdo yourself with that bullshit.
But Nick had the wherewithal and toughness with the kick out.
I'm looking at thumbnails and headlines and articles across all kinds of platforms talking about how that was the worst piece of shit ever seen. And I'm looking at you like, huh? That was saved.
You can also be there for the last stop before AEW's All Out in Indianapolis.
Oh my God, bro.
Event Center, and All Out returns to the Now Arena.
You gotta pick and choose your moments where you want to shield for the E, man. You gotta be a little bit more selective about which ones you wanna, which hills you wanna die on for them. And there's other ones where you just gotta bite the bullet and say, yeah, that sucked, and then move on, and then just let it go.
Wait, how about this for an opening match, gentlemen?
You're like, I gotta find something to redeem this. I gotta find some way to go. Oh, look, a beatdown spot happened. Now it's saved. The segment is saved by something they just should have done instead.
In order to make the break, but he did make the break.
Second time he's done that.
Really? It's not saved because you ended it with something you should have done. You can't go home, slap your wife across the face 5 times, and then give her a hug and a kiss and say, whew, that segment was saved.
Damn! Center of the ring.
Oh, look at that. Non-compete clause. 1, 2, 3 to Nick Wayne. The ends do not justify the means every last single time.
With 2 opponents, but he still excelled.
Yeah, he definitely did. And sold that ring, by the way, from MJF. That's stolen property.
Finish him.
If WWE doesn't fear AEW, why they, bruh, no, don't even bother. Hold on. I didn't catch that. But before I open this tab, I'm pretty sure he's on the way to try to defend that goddamn segment. My God. D Nice with a $70 super tip.
How you feeling?
He says, let's talk about it. And I'm gifting you a game of your choice. I recommend Assassin's Creed. Oh, I've never played Assassin's Creed.
You know why?
He just said it, didn't
Why's
he?
that?
Because I screw MGF.
MGF?
I screw Don Callis.
Who's MGF?
Anyone. But I will be the best national champion ever.
I also know you've had your designs of becoming AEW World Champion. We announced
Who the fuck is MGF?
At All in London, we are going to have a casino gauntlet match. The winner will get a title shot. And I know you said you will face anybody. There'll be a qualifying match next week in your hometown of Mexico for the number 1 position.
Let me see.
Something you think you would like?
Tony, I have one question.
The dumbest shit.
How you know?
Andrade Idolo maybe not content with just that national championship were he to win that casino gauntlet match in London. He would earn the right to challenge for the AEW
dumbest shit
Championship
ever.
as well.
And a big opportunity next week for him in his hometown, his home country of Mexico, to vie for that #1 spot.
Xavier Woods posted something.
Victorious to kick off the action tonight, but right now, let's head to the back. Renee Paquette.
An animated video. I didn't see it, so right now.
Brawling Birds, we have been hearing an awful lot from the tag champs Divine.
Yeah, and you know what we think of that? They talk too much.
Ladies, this isn't all elite talking. You know what we're here for. And there really isn't much else to say other than that, is there?
Come on. I mean, they're undefeated, we're undefeated. They have them beautiful belts, and guess what? We want them. And quite frankly, girls, you've been avoiding us for far too long.
Oh, and as for MIT, pick any of the 2 out of the 3 you want and we'll happily beat the piss out of you on Collision. Brawling Birds style.
But hey, Megan and Lena, listen up, you pair of overgrown slags. Whenever we see you, wherever we see you, ball up your knuckles, girls, because it's time to brawl.
Let's have it, mate. Let's have it.
Okay. All right, I just fucked that up. Create link. Copy link. Boom. Send the link. There we go. There we go. And get back in the call. Join. There we go. Someone wants to join the call. View. And oh shit, I forgot to hold on. Professional streamer here. Yeah, hold on.
All right.
There we go. All right.
How you know?
All right. I can hear you. Let's see if I can see you. There you are. I need to go full screen. I need to close this screen. Come on, close the screen. Shit, it won't let me.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is the wrong one. It won't let me get rid of. Wait, let me see. No. No. I just wait. And no, I don't want this screen up. Let's hang up. We're gonna do Twitter instead.
I bet.
All right. Let's try that one instead. Okay. You know what? These mofos use the same goddamn app. Cause now the audio's not coming through. Yeah, I hear you through my phone. I don't hear you through the TV.
And Brian Cage to be taking on Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Brodito in 6-man tag team action. Does this feel like a good spot
So
to
let's
start getting
see.
some more momentum after some unfortunate losses at Redemption?
Forgive me, Renee. I don't know what you were watching, but I certainly didn't.
All right,
lose
fuck it.
my match
Might as well
this
go
past
back to
Sunday
go back to
by
meat.
actually
Go back to
getting
meat.
my international championship without anybody else's help, and now I am well on my way to becoming the greatest international champion of all time.
Well said, Kyle. And yeah, you know, I mean, we took some L's, but that's part of the wrestling business, Renee. I mean, you're not a
Okay.
rookie here. Listen, Mark Davis, the good news is he's angry. Angrier than I've ever seen him. And I can't wait to see what happens. And
Oh, now it went away. This shit is so stupid. Okay.
What happened?
Now it worked for me.
We all need family.
Okay.
This time it worked, but
That's all I know.
I don't know why I didn't do that last time.
Listen,
But whatever.
Don, I appreciate that. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to lose, but it feels great that I was able to go toe-to-toe with one of the best ever in the main
See, I'm
event.
waiting for them to have the belt on the left for sale. It's supposed to be going on sale soon.
Hold on. I got Tyrell Warren with a $10 super chat. Says, yo, Jesse, would you consider D'Lo Brown one of the best mid-card wrestlers of his era, being first double mid-card champion, 4-time European? If not him, who from the Attitude Era? I don't think D'Lo was one of the best from his era. I think D'Lo is one of the best mid-carders of all time. I think D'Lo is in the conversation of one of the best wrestlers to, like, ever to not win the big one. D'Lo Brown is goated.
Will stay in the family.
Roto Star. All right, let me get D Nice in here. Let's see.
Why's my man coming out looking like the Pride version of the Statue of Liberty?
Let's see. That ain't it. Let's see.
Kyle Fletcher seemed very certain that the AEW International Championship would stay in the Don Callis family, but so did Kazuchika Okada, but I'm not sure they meant in the same way. Yeah, I think your observation is spot on for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Mr. D Nice is in the house. What is going on with you, brother?
I'm just chilling. I'm just back from the pool. I'm a little bit, just a shade darker, and California sun. We just lived it up out there. Now we back here talking about some wrestling.
Must be nice, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
is nice.
What did I? Oh no, man. Wait. What if I did this? Professional streamer here. Don't worry.
Don Callis
It's all good.
leading his men into battle tonight.
Professional all the way.
Hey, we're live, pal.
There we go. Now we're live, pal. Now I can see the screen, I can see my chat, and I can see my guest. Now it's a good day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell us how that segment was saved on Sunday, sir.
All right. Before I explain that part, I'm going to say that I did not like the segment. It's not my cup of tea. Okay. Now, the issue, the reason why I said that the segment was saved was because of the beatdown at the end. It gave the whole segment a meaning. Even though the segment was lame, what it was supposed to be was Joe Hendry and Danhausen having a good time in the middle of the ring, and then it gets busted up, and Danhausen gets beat down. That's what was supposed to happen, and because they already have a match at SummerSlam. That was a Raw go home show. So everything that you are supposed to see on that show is supposed to be hard selling you for the pay-per-view. If you haven't already decided, or the PLE, or whatever you want to call it. If you haven't decided already if you're going to watch it or not. So the reason why I said, again, I did not like the segment, but I will say I can't completely knock it and say, oh, it was the most horrible thing in the world, because it had a purpose. If it has a purpose, I'm okay with it. Even unless it has something to do with just something, touching kids or, essay or something like that, or unaliving somebody, that's just not right. But if it has a purpose, I'm okay with it. Just like, because since I'm a WWE show, I love Andrade's how you know gimmick. I love it. You know why I love it? Because it gets the crowd into it. When I went to Collision a few months back here in Oceanside, one of the big things I noticed is that none of the wrestlers were trying to do anything to really bring the crowd into the match. It was just like they were just going out there, doing that match, go back. That was it. and you get a lot of those moments of where the crowd is silent, they're just taking in the match because the wrestlers aren't doing anything to bring the crowd in. When we just had the match with Andrade, and Andrade, he has the people when he's working up, when he's feeding back up, for the finish. The crowd was all chanting, how you know. When he did the promo at the end, the crowd was chanting, how you know. The crowd is into it. Did I explain myself?
I want to make sure you have all of the most uninterrupted time that you need to explain yourself.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm not going to go in defend and say, "Oh, that was a great segment." Danhausen, they were saying, from what we could tell on the TV broadcast, the crowd was dead for it. And the reason why I say from the TV broadcast is I don't know what the people in Into It Dome were getting into. They could have been loving it, and they just weren't mic'd well. And we talked about that before when I was at Survivor Series. The crowd was nuts the whole time, but it didn't come through on TV that way. So again, if it has a purpose, then I'm with it. It's segments and booking and things like that don't have a purpose is what I have a problem with. I have a problem with Willow having to give up the TBS title because of injury just for her to come back 3 weeks later, get a couple wins, then next she's the women's champion. There was a much better, more creative way to get the TBS title off of her if she was truly not injured. Because I don't think she was. And if she only needed 3 weeks off, you can easily just take off TV for 3 weeks. The standard used to be for title defenses, you had to defend your title every 30 days, which is 4 weeks. If she had to take 3 weeks off, let her take 3 weeks off. I'm sure it was okay. Let her do a pre-tape, let her do a couple promos in the meantime, just to keep her in the audience's mind, and then bring her back. And then if you wanted to get the TBS title off of her, you could have done so in a way to where it would have better segued into her world title match. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we need to go back a whole lot. So
okay, all right.
Now, just so I'm clear, you did not like the segment on Monday. I know I said Sunday, frag dude. Sorry, I checked. Turns out I'm human. I might make a mistake. So
those punches are horrible.
So you did not like the segment on Monday.
No.
I
thought it was corny, and I thought it fell flat.
Now here is the reason why everybody says that you're the biggest shill here. Here's the reason, and this is the perfect example. You didn't like the segment, but you could not bring yourself to just simply say you didn't like the segment. You had to bring up something of positive note to say about it. Here's the thing. When you don't like something in AEW, you just quickly say what you don't like about it. It is never, I don't like it, but, I mean, at least it was this and it had that. Did you like it or not? Why do you feel you have to try to say something positive about something that you did not like?
Because I feel as though if we're giving an honest critique to wrestling, if it's something that you do like, even in the segment that you don't like, you have to say something about it.
When it's WWE.
If I don't like something, if it's AEW, I just talked about how I like the whole Andrade, thing. I talk about how I love
what did you not like about
game.
What did you not like about the how you know thing?
I mean, it's just kind of weird, I like it, to be honest. I like how you know. I like Bullet Club Gold.
Okay, so that means those things do not apply to what I am currently talking about. I am talking about when there is something in AEW that you just flat out do not like. You'll say you hold on. You'll point out that you don't like it, but you never have the issue of feeling compelled to say something about it that you did like. It's just, I don't like this, which is okay. But you can't do that in WWE. If there is something you don't like, you have to try to save grace somehow with it by adding in something that you do. Why is that?
I'm I'm not trying to save grace. If it's something in AEW that I don't like, more than, I bet you 9 times out of 10, probably 9.5 times out of 10, is because I didn't see a point in it. There was no payoff to it. It's just something that just happened. But like I said, I just explained it with the whole Willow thing and her losing the TBS title because they couldn't think of a creative way to get the belt off of her. And then you're going to say that she's injured just for her to come back 3 weeks later. Next thing you know, she's the women's champion. So it's, again, if it has a purpose, even if I don't like the segment, even if I don't like the content, I will still give it its props, and I'll say, you know what, it still had a purpose. It did this, it did that. It could be something that you don't like, and I was like, you know what, I was sports entertained by it because of XYZ. I've done that with AEW before.
Chat, can you let Mr. Reyes know how he can participate? So I still think you're missing, because you've been here for quite some time telling us what you do not like about AEW, which is fine. That's kind of what I do too. But maybe you don't even realize it, that you don't come to the defense of things you don't like you just did with WWE, which is common for most shills. They don't even realize that they sound like a shill when they do.
No, I try to find things in AEW that I like. And there's a lot of things in AEW that I do like. It really is. And when people say, "Oh, you just hate AEW, you just hate wrestling." No, wrong. I love pro wrestling. I've been watching this stuff since I was 4.
But you're still not. You're missing it, man. And everybody here in the chat can see when you only do this for WWE. First off, it's like pulling teeth to get you to say something negative about it. But even when you do, you somehow feel compelled to have to say something positive about even the worst segment in company history. You got to find something. Well, it made sense because of the beatdown. Bro, this is wrestling. They're supposed to do the beatdown. You trying to give them credit for something they're supposed to be doing to begin with. Why are they giving us the singing part? That is the part we don't understand why it's happening. Well, at least they had a wrestling match after it. That's what they're supposed to do.
I just explained why they had the singing part. The whole idea of the segment was it was supposed to be Danhausen and Joe Hendry having a good time with the crowd in the ring, and then the good time gets busted up by the heels. The boxer, I can't remember his name, he gets involved. He smacks Hendry upside the head with the guitar, and it's an angle to better sell the match that they were supposed to have on, I believe, a Sunday. That was the purpose. I'm not saying I like it, but what I'm saying is if you can explain the purpose, then the purpose is there. If even it doesn't matter if it's WWE, if it's AEW, if I can see the story, if I can see the purpose of it, or if someone can explain the purpose to me, if I can't see it and it makes sense to me, I'm like, okay, I'm good with it. It was a segment. I didn't like the segment, but I understand that it has a purpose. What do we all complain about with AEW so much is that a lot of the things that we see is no story. Bottom line, there's no purpose to it. It's just something that happens. It's just a match for a match's sake, which means that if that's the only purpose, then it's a very weak purpose. You have to make people care. What the segment was on Monday was a very bad attempt to get people to care, but I can see the purpose in it. So I'll try to find a redeeming quality in anything.
Anything WWE.
In anything, whether it's WWE or AEW.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell me one thing that I've completely poo-pooed on that you disagreed with and said that was something good, and this was the reason why.
Bro,
or anybody in the chat.
Okay. Bro, I don't remember everything I did yesterday, but the good news is everything that you said and done is forever on the internet, and it can easily be debunked quickly because it's absolutely true, man. I mean, and you don't even see it, but that's fine. Most people in cults don't even realize they're in a cult, and you can't convince them otherwise. They don't believe you. We're trying to talk some sense into you, man. You're not wrong about the things you were saying. I'll give you that much. I'll give you that credit. You're not wrong about the things you're saying. I just don't think you realize the inconsistencies of which how you portray them when it comes to one company and the other. We're not lying on you. You just don't realize it. Because when you feel the way you feel and you get in the way that you feel, you come off probably maybe different than you realize, but we see it. We're not making it up, man. We're not lying on you.
But that is why I come on here and I explain. I use plain language to explain because I understand, understand through text, through reading something, intent is often lost. And what I'm saying is that whether it's a good segment, whether it's considered a sports entertaining segment, or if it is a bad drizzling shit segment, Danhausen and Joe Hendry level segment, if it at least served a purpose, I'm like, well, that saved the segment somewhat. This was bad, and I'm okay with it. And again, what is the biggest complaint? Your co-host, on the stream that you do after this, both of y'all say, "Where's the story?" AKA, that's just another way of saying, "Where's the purpose?" If there's no purpose, then and the segment is bad, there's no redeeming quality.
All right, so maybe I feel like I'm not portraying myself the right way. So let's see what some of the chat says. They says there's no coincidence that most people disagree with you on a weekly basis. They said the whole mood. It said your whole mood shifts every Wednesday when the AEW intro hits. Bro, we are. Put it like this. All right, how about I'm trying to find some way for you to kind of understand or meet me halfway. Do you get that? Maybe you just don't realize it. Like we're trying to see. Maybe you just don't realize that you take a completely different stance and tone when it comes to AEW versus WWE. Maybe you don't realize it, but we're trying to let you know. We're not all collectively ganging up to lie on you, but that's how you come off when you talk about the two different companies, man. We're being honest with you. We're trying to get through to you. You probably don't see it.
Well, then trust me, I understand how I come off to people, but that's also a lot of people don't understand nuance. They'll just be like, "Oh, here's D Rice again. He hates AEW. AEW bad, WWE good." No.
But how did they get to that point?
WWE.
But how did they get to that point to begin with? Why would that ever come up? How do you think they got to that point of thinking that way?
Again, it's people who don't understand nuance. Did I not absolutely poo-poo and took a diarrhea dump on WrestleMania Night 1?
Did Trump not take pictures with a black person and shake his hand? Does that mean he's not racist? He did it once, right?
Don't put me in the same line with that.
It's a comparison. I'm trying to tell you that just because one thing happened once here and or there does not mean that something else is not completely still true.
Okay, but you know why I poo-pooed, especially on the main event? Because nothing of what we saw had any purpose. What was the purpose of Randy? What was the whole purpose of that match? I didn't get it. It was like Randy Orton was selling his bat, and then he caught a second win. It was like he was trying to work from behind and turn babyface, and Cody was turning heel. Then at the end of the match, it was like they turned back because Randy attacked him after the bell, which made no sense.
Okay, so
again, this is a prime example of something that made no sense.
I'm not even gonna debate in an individual instance because the discussion is your overall vibe towards AEW. Not again, one thing can be true, but then so can the other. What you're saying about this one instance could be true, but I'm trying to tell you your overall vibe is you are biased towards WWE. It doesn't change any one instance where you said something positive about AEW. What we're trying to tell you is that your overall vibe is that you are partial to WWE, and that shows in some of the comments that you say about most of the things that pop up.
Okay, now I just feel as though I explained myself in very plain language. And again, my whole thing is, did the segment have a purpose? Did this story have a purpose? Does it pay off at the end? You know, because these are the same people who get on the stream after this, and when you know who yells boring, you know, into the microphone and into the camera, they all you know pitch they all parroted in the comment section.
Did you see
Okay.
did you see anybody else call that segment on Monday the absolute worst?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people say it was the absolute worst.
Now, how many of them said that, well, it had a saving grace of there being a beatdown angle at the end?
I think I may have seen one, but I don't.
I'm gonna ask for
That- that-
specifics, so
I want to say, what was this guy's Joe? I can't remember his name because I recently came across like some of his stuff on X.
let me
And I was
rephrase.
like, oh,
let me rephrase.
Okay.
Did a majority of the people say that they had a saving grace of the beatdown segment at the end?
No, I think I was the only one that said that. And then we had the poll and all that stuff about, you know, what I said about him and Bruce Pritchard.
Now, what we're trying to say, Nick Swimmy said, it's your own tweet that you saw. Now, the point here is, how come you just couldn't say that shit was bad and leave it? Why did you feel that them doing something that they just should have done instead, something that they just should have done, period, was enough to save the absolute worst piece of shit done in a very long time? Because doing a mundane routine beatdown does not save what they gave us before it. How does that save it? How is you? One would think, because the shit was so bad, you would think something also extraordinarily positive happened to even it out. All they did was beat someone down. How is that saving some shit that was that bad?
Because it paid off the segment, and it better sold and I'm saying this with air quotes, it better sold the match. Again, the execution was horrible. The idea was probably the idea was bad. You know, but sometimes when if anyone has ever done anything even like remotely creative, or you know, did something where you have to put yourself out there a little bit, you know, sometimes, hey, you're going to get bad ideas, and you don't know that they're bad until you actually go out and do it. And it was like, oh man, you can ask any comic, just about every comic out there at one point early on in their career, they bombed. It's the same thing. You know, you're going to have good stuff, and sometimes you're going to like, hey, let's take a chance on this, and it's going to be a bad thing.
We're already planning that trip.
You know, but I said, just as a wrestling segment, I kind of I stood back for a minute, and I was like, okay, it gave it some purpose. It kind of saved the segment, even though it was still bad. It was bad. It was.
You guys revolutionized tag team wrestling,
but at least it had a purpose.
And I feel like we kind of did.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
We tried. We tried, chat. Maybe next time we'll get them. We're gonna get you over to the light, man. We're gonna get you out of the darkness over there. I think TKO has you, bro. I think they got you. We trying to save you.
I'm an independent.
No. You're as about as independent as Ariel Hawani. Okay.
Again, I'm an independent free thinker. There's been plenty of times in my life where everyone says like, "Oh no, this stuff." I'm like, well, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a good idea. And then some people hit me up, and it was like, you know what? It actually kind of was. You'd be surprised how many people are afraid because of mob mentality and stuff. And I've never been the person to kind of buy into that stuff. I've always had my own mind, and I believe very strongly in that. I try to teach my boys the same thing, to have a strong, independent mind.
There's nothing wrong with liking or disliking something, but the part that comes off weird to all us right now is that we actually agree that it was bad. You don't like it, but just like that one time where they had that bad show and then you just couldn't bring yourself to say it was bad, You can't bring yourself here to just simply say you didn't like it and leave it at that. Didn't like it. It was poorly executed. It was boring. Didn't like it. Shouldn't have been there. No. But they did attack each other, so that that kind of saved it, right? Right? I mean, they hit each other. Come on, that's enough to save something that bad, right? No, not at all. No. How did that save it? Okay, there's an even plane, and then there's great, and then there's piss poor. You can't do something piss poor and then do something of medium and then say that saved it. You need to do something above and beyond to bring the segment to the middle. How can you do something poor and then do something mediocre and that saves it? Does that at least mathematically make sense to you now? I mean, how did that work for you?
Let's not play that comparison game, shall we?
Well, I'll say this. When also too, because a lot of times, again, intent isn't always shown. I think we all agree that it was a bad segment. When I said like, oh, it saved the segment, I said the implied word was it saved the segment from being a complete total waste. It was still a bad segment. It sucked.
Harder, faster, stronger, more aggressive than we've
It's like Black Lives Matter, okay?
It sounds to me like you're
and a lot of people kind of like were taken aback by the whole thing of Black Lives Matter. Like, oh, it's not so much Black Lives Matter and that's it. There's an implied meaning saying Black Lives Matter as well.
Are you going to be able to lift your game to another level?
And I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, but I mean,
we know how great you are.
we're still trying to get through to you.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
It's I keep thinking about the time where you admitted that the show was bad, despite trying to say that it wasn't, but you just couldn't. You tried finding some other verbiage. You just couldn't. But the thing is, if it was AEW, you don't have that hard of a time letting us know instantly how bad it was. Which is fine, but it pains you to say it about WWE. That's what we're trying to show to you about how biased you are between the two companies. You will say this and that about both shows, sure, but it really pains you to say bad things about WWE. Like you have to try to sprinkle some kind of sugar on it somehow.
It doesn't pain me to say anything about WWE. I'm like, oh, it sucks. Like, oh, that was awful. Again, WrestleMania Night 1. I almost didn't want to watch Night 2 because Night 1 was so bad.
Bro, you keep bringing up something that happened like a half a year ago, damn near. And there's been so much bad shit in between. Like, that's the last bad thing you saw in WWE?
That's the first example that comes to mind of something that was bad for just no reason. There's no explanation for what we saw. It was just bad. It was bad execution, and then it just kept getting worse. And the plane never pulled up.
All right, we gotta wrap it up, my friend.
All right.
Persephone is coming out
quick.
too.
Hey. Oh, that's my baby right there. Listen, if you like Lego Batman, I really think you would like Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
But I still haven't gotten 007, and I really do want that.
I think you would enjoy that. I don't know. I had both. 007 has kind of gone to my backlog for right now. Assassin's Creed, I couldn't put it down. I could not put the game down.
Is there replayability in First Light? Like, is there online play? And I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No, and I didn't even finish it. And the thing is with Assassin's Creed, there's so many like different secrets and things that you can find. Things to upgrade your ship. There's these technically 5, but there's 4 legendary ships, that you can sink, to get more stuff. There's all kinds of costumes and stuff, and the story is pretty good too.
I've never played a single game of Assassin's Creed, but I love the 007 stuff. So you still think I would rather have Assassin's Creed?
Yes, I'm that confident in it.
Should I take that, or should I take your bias towards WWE and say, okay, the other is probably true? I mean, I don't know. I've never played a set. It's not like I have a feel for the franchise. I've never played a single game of the franchise anywhere.
Well, hey. Then in that case, how you know?
How you know? You don't.
You know.
All right. We gotta get out of here before this match starts. Here we go.
All
right, bro. Take it easy, bro.
Easy. Take care.
All right, man. Later. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, as always, the incomparable Mr. David Rice, man. We're gonna keep plugging away. I think we'll get to him one day, chat. I think we'll get through to him one day. You gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith. We'll break through. But I need to go back. Tony Brown with the $5 super chat says, Jesse, I bought a super box S5 Max. It's preloaded box with all the cable channels included. It pays for itself. Not cheap. Probably not cheap, however. I'm aware, Tony Brown. I own one, sir. Your boy is ahead of the curve. I had a YouTube TV account before any of y'all ever even knew about it. I already purchased a super box. Already got it. It's downstairs on my big TV right now. Way ahead of you, brother. I got the keypad remote, the little quirky keypad remote, and the clicker remote. Already got it, bro. I already got it. It is cool. That does work, but it's not good for me for streaming though, because it's so far behind the live feed. But I got you, brother. Thank you so much, man. We have Persephone
Back-to-back nights of action here live from Detroit
versus Maya's Maya's World.
Disparity between Persephone, just a decade of in-ring experience, versus Maya World's 4 years of in-ring experience. But we've seen Maya World keep her composure against much more experienced opponents. I'm thinking against Hikaru Shida, also against Mercedes Moné back at Forbidden Door, Tony.
Yeah, she's had some big matches, and those big matches against big-time opponents just goes into making you the wrestler that you are, Taz. And here's this young lady caught at Tucker 24.
Okay.
Into the apron as this TBS Championship clash continues live on Dynamite.
Going to commercial. Chat, new poll is up. New poll is up. Which game should I get? I've never played an Assassin's Creed. What do I know about it? I know that it is a third-person game, which normally is not my cup of tea. It's not to say that I don't like them. I prefer first-person shooters over third-person. That's all. Other than that, I'm not into the lore. I've never played a single game in that franchise at all. But 007, man, I've been a big GoldenEye fan from day one. I'm into the lore of James Bond, all that stuff. Which do you guys think? The game is being gifted to me by Mr. D Nice. And so since he has asked for the poll, I will be getting the game that wins this poll. So this poll will decide the fate of my PlayStation 5. After you beat the campaign of 007, does it have any replayability? Is there online gameplay? Same for Assassin's Creed. Does it have any online gameplay at all? How is the replayability of it?
Tony Schiavone, the TBS Championship is on the line. 3 nights ago, Maya World defeated Hikaru Shida to win that title. But right now, Persephone, the CMLL World Women's Heavyweight Champion, is attempting to dethrone Maya World. And right now, Persephone has this match well in hand.
Got a single leg crab right there. Does Persephone? She's got her left shin in the lower back when she had it in Maya World. A good way to apply the hold and transition now to an ankle lock.
I mentioned earlier that Shida's title reign, the shortest ever for a TBS champ at 26. Well, a win here for Persephone. It's going to be a 3-day title run for
I see a lot of people saying Assassin's Creed, but 007 literally has 45% of the votes.
There's another one. Smart went back to it again. No, it's tough enough to become champion, to climb that mountain. Right. But
so unlock it. So
title, now the work begins.
No online play for 007. Okay, that's a huge negative. Is there an online play? I'm guessing there is online play for Assassin's Creed.
And her products, but Persephone, the CMLL World Women's Champion, you know, she's had title defenses on a big stage before. She knows what it takes to do that. But Persephone now down, perhaps for the count, but Maya able to kick out. But Persephone, you know, we're seeing a lot of aggression out of her and a lot of physicality. And Maya World really has not faced an opponent like that inside an AEW ring.
Absolutely, you were seeing Persephone.
My God, she got
Maya, but Maya
fat one, man.
Is able to start mounting some sort of a comeback here to try to retain this TBS championship in her first.
So neither one has online play.
That's how she
Okay.
defeated Hikaru Shida.
Right, good call.
Persephone slips free, and there's the power of Persephone. Just easily brings up her opponent. Fallaway slam.
Bro, Persephone got on.
Springs up.
Both of them out there just packing heat in the back, man.
Championship. She is so talented.
Now Persephone. Suicida.
Both of them out there just cheating.
Upper chest, maybe throat region of Maya World. What a shot with that dive.
Yeah, that was great body control with the shoulder. You're right.
Oh, but wait a second, Maya going through the ropes. Persephone was ready for it. Catches the boots. And Persephone.
It was right in front of you. Daryl, what up, though?
Behind. And DDT on the floor. Persephone got spiked.
Got to get her in the ring now, Maya,
Man.
and retain your title. Get her in it. That's smart. You see the sense of urgency in Maya here.
All right, we can gank this pole down. I already made up my mind.
We're just 1 week away from our return.
Well, I didn't make up my mind. You guys made up my mind for me. It will be Assassin's Creed.
Headlines would be if Persephone were able to claim the TBS championship and go back to Mexico City as as TBS champion, but also, what if Maya World?
It's time for a new poll to go up.
The CMLL Women's World Champion.
Well, here's this DDT by the TBS champ right on top of Persephone's head. And then watch just that clothesline, short clothesline, nasty.
New poll going up. This is the most important poll of the night.
Is really coming through in this matchup.
This match is literally ass.
Going, but only a flurry at times.
Staying level-headed, Taz.
Make sure I get Black Flag resynced.
You trap that leg.
What is that? Is that the upgraded version? Like the...
But Persephone arguing with the speed of the
What am I getting with?
Edwards. Remember, that was Hikaru Shida's issue.
Is it like the package above standard?
Sunday at Redemption, Maya World pounced on that. That was the opening she needed. Shida's distraction with the referee. Persephone closing the distance. Maya boots up. Persephone goes down. Maya World from the middle rope. Moonsault. And wait a second.
Got to get the cover.
Hikaru Shida that.
Uh-oh, Shida. Uh-oh. We have another player in the party here. We all know Shida got all the cake.
Has that that kendo stick in her hand. The referee's back is turned. And, Chris Statlander, the woman that
We all know she the 8.
disarms Persephone, Maya World to cover and the win.
No. No.
Certainly hasn't forgotten about what went down.
Yeah, we all know she the 8, bro. There go my girl Stat. I can't cheat on Stat. Chat. I can't cheat on Stat.
And Sheeta's not going to forget what just happened. That's the same way that Maya World beat Sheeta with that maneuver.
And Persephone apoplectic, but Maya World, a great first defense of the TBS Championship. But right now, the former AEW National Champion, Mark Davis, is standing by.
Mark Davis standing by.
This last Sunday, I suffered a very public and personal embarrassment. You see, I stand here 10 pounds lighter with no national championship around my waist. It makes me furious. I need to do something about it. And that brings me to you, Mr. #1 contender, Will Ospreay. See, the record books will show us at 1-1 this year, but you and I both know that your victory over me comes with a very heavy asterisk by way of Death Rider interference. And it seems like you have no cool kids to sit with at lunch anymore, so how about we do this? I leave the Don Callis family at home, and you and I step into the ring next week at Grand Slam, Mexico. And I'm gonna do what I know I can. I'm gonna chew you up. I'm gonna spit you out, and I'm gonna leave you broken.
I'm gonna leave you broken.
In Mexico.
I'm gonna leave you.
Mark Davis, unfinished business with Will Ospreay, throwing out the challenge for Mexico City 1 week from tonight. That's a big, big challenge for Ospreay, especially with Wembley Stadium on the horizon.
Why is there a goddamn shark? Oh no! Don't tell me it's Shark Week.
It is Shark Week, and Shark Week dives deeper than ever before with Ultimate Shark Dive. Watch Red Bull high diver Molly Carlson attempt the most dangerous dive of her life, jumping from a helicopter into a cage surrounded by circling sharks. You can watch Shark Week all week, and don't miss Ultimate Shark Dive tomorrow at 10 p.m. on Discovery.
Oh, Chompy Shark.
The shark don't know how to dance. The shark can't dance.
Chompy Shark.
That's the wrong song. Renee, Paquette, save us, please.
I like it. Come on. Hey, Chompy.
Fucking
Ladies
Shark
and
Week.
gentlemen, please welcome the new AEW Women's World Champion, the Babe with the Power,
Boo.
Nightingale.
Boo. I'm kidding. I love Willow.
Shark and Willow in the same segment. It's a feel-good
You
segment.
guys should have seen the actual legit retard in my comment section, man.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm happy to see Willow, and he was great with that title. Whoa.
You guys should have seen.
Willow Nightingale defeating the Toxic
I'm sure it's still there.
this past Sunday at Redemption in Montreal.
I won't call him out by name, but
These signs at ringside, they're handmade by all the fans. They bought them
he knows.
tonight in support of the feel-good champion, Willow
He
Nightingale.
knows.
You know, and there's something more to Willow than just being the feel-good champion. We all know
I love when people take the things I say
that she is
completely out of context and the wrong way entirely, and then think they standing on something when they sound very
Smiles
stupid
too much. You never trust people who smile that much.
Renee smiles too. We trust
in the
her.
I don't
process.
trust her either.
Willow, a huge congratulations to you. Not only to earn the new AEW
You
Women's World
deserve it.
Championship.
Willow does deserve it. And my whole point about everything I said about Willow and everything else is just
You're
timing.
also the first
It's just
Triple Crown winner in
be
AEW.
patient.
What does
Finish what you
all of
started with
this mean
Tekla
to
before you move on to Willow. Because Willow was awesome, man.
You guys are all far too kind. Really?
Hey, Jesse, have the nice explain why WWE is giving away tickets for SummerSlam in stores. That's nothing to explain. Companies give away tickets all the time. They give away tickets to radio stations. They give away tickets to influencers, podcasters. They've given me tickets.
It's this.
They
still
do it all
really
the time.
surreal.
Everybody does it.
You know, it's like, it's exactly the kind of thing people dream about. And like, I'm not just living a dream, I'm living my dream. Yeah. And I'm so grateful for you guys all being with me because honestly, there have been doubters along the way. You know, not everyone has looked at me, a girl like me, make of that whatever you will, whether that be overly enthusiastic or quirky or chubby or weird, you know. People would look at a girl like me and they just wouldn't get it. They wouldn't see it. They would think it would never happen. But this past year, I've made you guys apparently very happy.
You make Quaz very happy. I don't see him here. He probably fell asleep.
Guys, our makeup artists work very hard on my makeup. Like, please.
Everybody's singing Night Night to Quaz.
In this past year, I've become half of our first ever women's tag team champions. And I went on to beat Mercedes Moné for the TBS title. Yeah. And then I got hurt.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, boo. It all came crashing down. It really was, it was tough. It took me to a pretty dark place.
Flex Zone,
But
what
you
up,
know who
though?
pulled me out of that? Good old mom. Hi, Mom.
Guys, if you have not already, you can click on the Flex Zone right here. Here, let me pin this.
Good old Jill. She looks at me.
You can click on the Flex Zone podcast right
honey, you
there.
got two
Click on them,
You can stay down.
and you can go
or
check
you can
out the
fight.
show I did with them yesterday. Lots of fun,
So
man.
I did what the warrior princess would do, and I fought
Lots of fun.
to get into the casino gauntlet.
Love those guys
And
over there.
I fought a dangerous, toxic champion in Tekla, so I could win this bad boy right here.
Oh, well, shit. Maybe you can't click on the pin
So
tweet.
I
No,
love all the love
it
you
doesn't
guys are
work when
giving
you
me,
click
but I
on
need
the
you to listen
pin
to this
message.
part,
But
'cause
click
this is
on the
for all
Flex
of you,
Zone.
and this is for all of you.
Subscribe to them and go check out
If life
our
has
show.
been kicking you around, don't you dare give up. Don't do it, okay? Keep fighting.
Keep hope alive.
Keep pushing through. Because sometimes the comeback is even better than the dream.
Willow was awesome, man. Ah, look at this. I'm playing Mercedes music, and she's not flagging it anymore.
The woman that will face Willow Nightingale on Sunday, the 30th of August at Wembley
Look at that
Stadium.
Mark doing the CEO dance out there.
For the AEW Women's World Championship, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
These two women, Excalibur, Taz, no stranger to each other at all.
No, Willow injured Mercedes in Japan.
Mercedes came out here to maybe get involved or give input to this great.
Well, I take that back. I take that back. Let me clarify that.
Everything, guys, you know, and I think that
Willow
she's
did
showing
not
timing it out.
injure Mercedes in that match. Mercedes literally injured herself. It was not from a spot that Willow did.
For the CEO.
She did not injure Mercedes. She just happened to be in the match with her.
I didn't come out here to ruin your celebration. I came out here for business. So sign the damn contract for all and now.
Wait, this is a contract signing? What is this? This is not an official contract. Wait, there's no table? Why come these companies can't figure out how to do a contract signing these days?
Ladies, it is official at All In London Wembley Stadium for that AEW.
Was this an
Women's
advertised
World
contract
Championship. It will
signing?
be
I thought this was
Willow
Willow's
Nightingale
celebration.
versus Mercedes Moné. Thank you, ladies.
What is this crap, man?
Mercedes, what exactly is your problem today? What, for 5 seconds, people didn't give you all of their attention, right? Or maybe today you're angry because you remembered I beat you after your 584-day reign as TBS champion. It could be that, but you know what I think it is? I think it's that I have the one championship that you just can't get.
Oh, God. It's coming now.
Do you know what I hate most about you, Willow? It's not just your stupid smile, or that the fact that all these people love and adore you. It's the fact that every milestone, somehow your name is written all over my story. When I got hurt and my career stopped, all these people celebrated you. When I fought my way back and I chose AEW, I had to go through you. When Mercedes Moné, became the greatest TBS champion of all time, guess who's the one that took that all away from me? That's right, Willow! And now you are holding the one thing that I am destined to hold, that AEW Women's World title. Do you know how that makes me feel? Do you know how that makes me feel? Every defining moment of my career, somehow you're smiling and I have to pick up the pieces. Do you know how that
Yeah, she's still wearing the Owen Hart belt, man. She gotta have some kind of title. That's not what they said. They said shut the fuck up.
In your fairy tale.
There's a difference.
Because Willow, you would be nothing without me. The only reason why these people cheer for you is because you stood across the ring from Mercedes Moné. So Willow, I want you to admit something. I made you. I elevated you. I gave you the greatest moment of your entire career. So all in,
This will be the best women's feud in all of wrestling.
Take this title. I'm gonna take that damn smile too.
No, it won't.
contract. I became the first Triple Crown women's champ ever. That's what I did.
It just sounds like a bunch of yapping back and forth.
Oh, this is the plan, huh?
Divine Dominion, Megan Bailey across the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Oh my God, it's going to be 3-on-1 here. Yeah, the Women's Tag Team Champs have been aligned with Masonic.
Chop block by Mercedes Moné, and now Divine Dominion.
Oh no.
No! Oh! Willow laid out by Divine Dominion. We still don't know what this relationship.
Why are they coming out from Mercedes?
Divine Dominion is all about, but it has been a very formidable one. But in come the Brawling Birds, Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor, and they've had their eyes on the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Tony,
Why? So is Mercedes down with the Divine Dominion? I mean, what business do they have to do with Mercedes?
It's good to see Willow get back to her feet. Well, the contract has been signed. It is official for All in London. Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. And fans, still to come, we will hear from Kenny Omega, the AEW World Champion.
This is actually one of Mercedes' better promos. Oh my.
But coming up next, Commander challenges Jon Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship.
So I think we have different ideas on what good and bad is. I think I've figured this out. You thought that was a good promo. I think I got this figured out now. I think we just fundamentally we have different ideas on what good and bad is when it comes to pro wrestling. Because that was one of the cringiest promos I've seen from her in quite some time.
I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for
If that was good, I need to stop drinking. Bro, that was not good, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
And we all got dreams. We all want things. But what you gonna do?
I didn't know it was a contract signing. I thought it was a celebration. Because otherwise, why do we have streamers out there and shit for a contract signing? Why not separate the segments? They could have had an official contract signing at any given point between now and All In. But now that's done. Now we need, you know, how many more weeks of content for these guys to put together a feud?
Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done.
What do they do next week? And yeah, okay, so I know she's been with Divine Dominion the last few weeks. One question though, why? Why are they all together? And I don't like when I see three women hanging out together. It makes me feel like they're gonna put together trios championships for the women. I don't like seeing groups of three for the women. Nope. Stay separated.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max, and we are about to have an AEW Continental Championship.
I don't like seeing groups of three. It makes me nervous.
What we have seen earlier from what happened on Sunday, I'm not so sure the mood that John Moxley's going to be in tonight, guys. But then again, is he ever in a good mood?
Stop dragging it out. I'm going in circles.
Well, I think what
I'm
Ospreay
dragging
did
what out?
really, caught the Death Riders by surprise heavily.
What he did on Sunday.
Yeah.
By refusing to allow John Moxley and the Death Riders to injure.
It's time for
Kenny
no sale
Omega.
Moxley.
Ospreay wanted to do it on his terms. He wanted to do it fair and square. And that is not how the Death Riders play.
This match for a ball a 20-minute time limit is for the AEW Continental Championship. Approaching the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, he is the AEW Continental Champion,
Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com for more.
I want to point out this audience here tonight in the Motor City has been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, every week we have that, but here it's just that they amped it up.
And we'll be right back here tomorrow night in the Masonic Temple in Detroit for a special Thursday night broadcast of
Okay, all right, hold up.
It takes place 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max tomorrow night.
You know what? Listen, I don't agree. I don't think any of us do with the bag over the head that John Moxley wanted to do, or Will Ospreay to do Kenny Omega. I don't agree with that. But we saw the footage backstage. John Moxley was right. If you don't
Okay, I just adjusted the TV volume. That should be better.
So I don't always agree with John Moxley, but I agree with him right there. He was right.
Me too. I mean, that Kenny is trying to defend that world championship, right? He's going to protect it.
and the challenger from Reynosa, Mexico, weighing 76.
So are they not going to debut Motor City Machine Guns tonight? I'll let you know, Michael. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if they're gonna debut the Motor City Machine Guns. As soon as I get the inside scoop, I'll keep you posted. I work for AEW. Yeah, man, you know. I'm on the Tony Khan payroll, bruh. Making all the big bucks. Making the long dough.
Come off the turnbuckle pads. Amazing.
Yeah, the training to do something like that, to create that
Here we go.
balance and have that natural ability. I mean, that's wild. I don't remember ever seeing guys do that as much as Commander does that.
All on paper.
Moxley chest. This guy's a heel, right?
Actually, I mean, even the eye test, Moxley a lot bigger than Commander. Think back to the 2024 Continental Classic, the final night of the tournament. It was Commander and Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli with a win. He would have.
Nobody said they were debuting tonight. Now people are getting themselves upset. Exactly. Exactly. And they still might show up. Or they might not. You know, everybody assumed it. Worked themselves into a shoot.
And now he's in a pretty tough spot here as Commander.
Wait, lateral press. Shoot, no, Commander. Slips free.
Sometimes people work themselves into a shoot.
Intimidating the way he walks around the ring, the way he approaches you.
Shoot themselves into a work.
If I'm in the ring against him, it's like, get away from this guy.
Well, if you get scared of your opponent, you don't belong in the ring.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's why you've never been in the ring.
Exactly.
No disrespect, but those are just facts. But I hear what you're saying. For the average Joe or Jane, yeah, it's scary.
And he wants it to be that way. That's part of the package that is John Moxley.
Moxley. Shoulder tackle drove Commander down.
Yeah, trying to get that wrist control again.
Bro,
Be careful if he's trying
Commander is literally a baby face.
the strength here, which is probably not a good move, but grab the side headlock real quick.
Well, you know, again, Commander excels up top, as we say, through the air.
Oh, he's bounced right on Moxley.
No, he's not going to get anywhere like that. We all know that, but you got to give him effort, you know, for trying, right?
Well,
Maybe they haven't cleared yet.
to knock a guy like he was just giving
Has
up
anyone
size
thought
to
about
Moxley and
that?
experience. So I do think at times he does it like that.
We assume we know all of the contract details of everybody, but what if they have not cleared yet?
Comes around inside cradle. 1, 2, and Moxley able to escape. Commander.
What if they're still within their non-compete clause?
3 seconds. It's a cliche, but a cliche for a reason.
What if they're showing up in the final segment of the show?
Commander. Arm drag takes down Moxley. Moxley though.
What if they show up on Collision?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody spin on the top rope like that.
Super fleet-footed. I mean, that's what Moxley.
Whole bunch of stuff going on, you know.
Because you have more body weight than him, than your opponent.
Nicholas, thank you for subscribing. Chat.
Do not let Commander get too much confidence.
Let's welcome Nicholas by hitting the like button.
Moxley. Chop to the chest.
Make sure you are subscribed if you are hanging out with us tonight.
Swinging a miss. Commander. It's under Nancy Harris now. Brings down Moxley. Moxley up to his feet again, but Commander quickly.
If you are new here, welcome. We are here Mondays. We are here on Wednesdays. We're going to be here on both Saturday and Sunday for SummerSlam. In the process of moving my office right now. Everything is a train wreck behind me. Here, let me show you guys my backdrop. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Let me show you how destroyed my office is right now. There we go. There we go. Look at my office right now, man. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Working on it, though. Working on my new office. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I can't wait, man. Question: have I thought about doing AAA watch-alongs in 2 weeks? I got another question. Why would I be thinking about doing a AAA watch-along in 2 weeks? What's happening in 2 weeks? Triple M, what up, though? Triple Mania. Bless you. I mean, look. The fuck does that mean? Her Iron Banner is back. Yeah, I haven't done it though. As far as I know, they haven't changed anything in Iron Banner, and I already got the stuff I needed from Iron Banner. So what's the point in doing Iron Banner? What's the point? What is the point? You know? How do you know? Oh, you need the armor for the hunter? Oh, okay. Because WWE is this weekend and AAA is better than WWE and AEW. Okay. How you know? How you know?
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live from Detroit, Michigan. Jon Moxley is looking to defend his AEW Continental Championship against Commander. Moxley with the advantage. He's got Commander center of the ring. This submission
How'd you know?
got the head captured Taz as well as the legs, really testing the flexibility of his opponent.
Yes, it's tough to get out of, but Commander being a little bit shorter for sure than Moxley had helped. But John was smart to transition quick to a front face lock, which is one of the most underrated lethal holds you could put on someone. Is a front headlock, front face lock. Brutal.
But Tony, at times it seems that Jon Moxley, the champion, has been frustrated by Commander, not only his high-flying ability, but his resilience as well.
Yeah, and that goes without saying that everyone gets frustrated going to the ring against Commander, but this has basically been a match on the mat.
Boy, Commander inside cradle, one, two.
Ooh, John barely got out of that one.
Commander, kick intercepted. Moxley, big time elbow strike.
Yeah, like I said earlier, that's what Commander's got to be careful. The striking game, it's going to be rough if you're doing that with Mox here.
Moxley, nobody home in the corner. Commander, the springboard. And the drop kick takes down the Continental Champion.
This kid is something else, guys.
Because I watch AAA every Saturday. That's how I know. Oh, okay. Well,
Moxley up to his
I guess
feet.
that would be the answer right there.
The legs with the kicks.
Nah, man, I have no interest in AAA.
Kick in between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, Commander really wants this Continental Championship.
I also have no interest in any of the shit I am covering in your defense. But at the same time, AAA does not have the following. Enough of a following for me to commit to do it every week. If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be completely worth my time to commit to streaming it every week.
Fans, we're having a great time tonight in Detroit.
And, you know,
tomorrow night live, 8/7 Central.
10 people tuning in, you know, it's not enough.
And then, as we mentioned, we'll be returning to Mexico City.
You know what I'm saying?
Wednesday night, Arena Mexico.
But I am hearing that AAA is a good product right now.
Wednesday, August 5th, and then Colorado Springs, Colorado. Saturday, August 8th. Collision! Jon Moxley just wiped out the challenger.
That was one hell of a move there, Taz. Wow.
Yeah, it was smart. You know, Moxley let him do let Commander do all that impressive athleticism, and then just caught him quick. That's experience.
Now Moxley with Commander in the corner.
10 minutes going by, 10 remain.
Half the clock has elapsed in this Continental Championship.
What's the main event?
Now Moxley tearing at the mask. No. Trying to bite through the mask of Commander. Referee Paul Turner warning the champion, but Moxley, he's a master of breaking the rules, but bending the rules in a way that will not get him disqualified.
Moxley does not care about warnings from the referees. Whoa!
Commander.
What's the main event?
Slip free, caught Moxley right on the tailbone with that one. And now Moxley caught up in the ropes. Commander.
Trios.
Guillotine leg drop from Commander. Moxley now finally spills to the floor.
I think Moxley, once he spilled to the floor, I think he hit his head on the apron of the ring or his shoulder going down.
Moxley charges at Commander. Commander avoids the contact. And now what is he thinking? Commander back into the ring. But, oh, wait a second. 450 splash. 1, 2. Oh, Moxley barely beats the count.
Commander is so impressive, almost captured that Continental title. Is going to bring it to Mexico City next week. And that was impressive and real close. That would have been a massive
Ricochet team versus OC. I feel like if I give Crazy J like 5 more tries, he'll get to the whole match. It went from trios to trios title. Ricochet team versus OC. Like we'll get there eventually.
Moxley's in no shape to walk away this time. Moxley, I'm not even sure he realizes Commander's.
We had Team Ricochet versus Orange Cassidy.
The tightrope walk and Space Man from Commander. That is the move of the night without a doubt. Now Commander, he's got to get Moxley back in the ring. He's got to pin the champion. If he wants to become the Continental Champion, look at the Cielito Lindo. Oh, he's going to win it here.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see the Big Boss Man, Dark Side of the Ring?
And the Death Rider by Moxley. Elects not to cover, instead wants to put Commander to sleep. Now Commander taps out. Moxley retains.
The winner of this match and still AEW Continental.
Oh, Wayne with the $70 super tip says, "Hey, get 007 too." Nice, nice chat. Shout out to Wayne and shout out to D Nice. I don't have to figure out if I want to get 007 or Assassin's Creed. Thanks to Wayne and thanks to D Nice. It's gonna get both. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna get both. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you so much, brothers.
Even here, Ace. Any comments? Under any other circumstances, we'd love to be back here, banging around with you. You know, we like to have fun, but that's just not how things are right now. We got big problems.
We have big problems. We've been screwed by the Dogs. We've been screwed by the Death Riders. Juice is still feeling the effects of the chain match, and Jay White isn't even here.
Dogs! Death Riders! Any combination of any of you, if you can dig down deep and find out if you got the testicular fortitude.
Big Foley does.
Last night, tomorrow night on Collision, you know where to find us.
So you're saying you're looking for a fight tomorrow night here, right here in Detroit, Michigan.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Bang, bang.
What?
Any other night, but not tonight. Tonight it goes like this.
Guns up!
That's literally how it goes every night. I think the Bang Bang Gang should change their name because they're less of a gang. They're less of a gang and more like a crew. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they don't bang, you know. I mean, if they're not a gang, they're a crew. And then they can call themselves BBC. Crushed it. The BBC crew. Let's see. Man, that's nice, man. Wayne and D Nice coming through. I gotta start downloading those. I'm gonna start downloading those during the post show with JD. BBC crew. Just let the fans run with it. You ain't even gotta do nothing or say nothing. Just let the fans run with the memes. Let them have at it. That's what you get when you mess with the BBC. You mess with the BBC and we'll come at you deep and hard. Okay, all right, there we go. All right. I think that's good. I think we nailed it. I think we nailed it right there. I think we killed it. Yeah, I don't know if that's PG. That's it. I gotta send that idea to Tony Khan. I gotta send that to TK. You don't want to mess with the BBC because we'll come at you hard. Yeah, man. The t-shirts are endless. Endless. And then put them in a feud against the Hurt Syndicate.
This basketball and fall is for the AEW World Trios Championship. Approaching the ring first, they are the AEW World Trios Champions. Freshman squeezed Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, the Conglomeration.
The Conglomeration. Where is?
The Conglomeration had a
Where's Mark Briscoe?
very busy weekend defending that AEW World Trios Championship Saturday night. A successful defense at Collision, then Sunday night at Redemption, the buy-in. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy fending off the Lethal Twist.
The Lethal Twist got their asses handed to them.
There's no doubt. Then, of course, they celebrated with Willow, Nightingale. So it was a big night overall for the Conglomeration. But boy, do they have to work.
Thanks for the 10 jewels. Much appreciated, bro. Mark Briscoe is injured.
Here tonight, live on Dynamite.
So did Halo come out? Should I add Halo to the list? Should it be Halo or 007 or Assassin's Creed? See now, oh man. Oh man. Oh, but it's just a campaign too. I'm trying to find a Destiny 2 replacement, man. Destiny 2 had the most replayability of any game I've ever played. $40, yeah, 40. That's just a campaign. Man, this dude ran all the way around the damn ring just to run into the steps. Halo Remastered sucks. All right, I'll definitely take Triple M's word for it. He knows what I'm into. Orange going down from the top rope to the bottom rope to the apron to the floor. There you go. People say it's super woke. Yeah, I don't know who said marathon. That was the D-Nice, of course. You will not catch me dead playing marathon, man. You must be out your goddamn mind.
Orange Cassidy. Referee Bryce Renford checking Orange Cassidy to see if he's in any shape.
You have no idea. No idea what the hell you're talking about.
Up to the apron.
You think a Destiny 2 player is gonna go play Marathon?
This may be the strongest man I've ever seen in my life. Just tag out.
And the most hard-headed man as well.
Yeah.
Cassidy. Hands in the pockets and
Go play Titanfall 2?
oh my goodness, I've never seen anyone do that towards Cassidy before.
God, with ease.
Drop kick, backs Leona to the rope.
Bishop Kaun, good call, self in. Very good. You know, this has been a great.
But you're not in the Mac.
We're gonna still hear from Kenny
Man, the gunplay feels so good.
on this telecast. So what a night it's been, and still.
Why don't you try playing Fortnite? Because I'm not 10.
Roderick strong with a knee. They'll just hit anything that's moving. This guy, Rod is nuts.
Izagiri, and now knee strike to Toa Leona. Backbreaker.
Because I'm not a child.
Certainly isn't very inventive as far as it comes. That's his partner, by the way.
I'm about to say, why did you just fucking ban that guy?
Cassidy. Now, splash in the corner. Oh, wait a second. Bishop Kaun too strong.
Oh, unban him, bro.
A little Malachi crunch, for those that know.
And the demand with the upper hand can. Oh, God. Toa Leona pressed onto Roderick. Strong the demand with the upper hand. Can the conglomeration prevail? We will find out as this match continues.
Commercial time. Oh my God. Let me get this poor man unbanned. Hold on. There we go. So sorry, Andrade. So sorry. So sorry. No, he was banned. No, Kratos. He was not hidden. No, he was absolutely banned. You really think I like Assassin's Creed? Here's what. Okay. All right. Here's why I don't think I'm gonna like Assassin's Creed. I don't know. But here's why I think I won't like Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has been out for how long? The IP has been out for how long? 20 years? Right. I feel like a game that's been out for 20 years would have landed on my radar as to something I like. There's no way in the hell that shit's been around that long, and turns out I love the game. I've seen gameplay. I've heard about what it's about. I've seen how you play it, and it just doesn't come off as something that interests me. If it did, I probably would have played it by now. Now, that's not enough to say I know I'm not going to like it, but I feel like it's enough to say I don't think I'm going to like it. I don't think I'm going to like it. I'll try it. I'll try it because you guys are recommending it and literally buying it for me. So for that alone, I'll pick up the sticks, man. And I'm going to give it, you know, an actual legit shot. Especially since I got all the time in the world to get into it because ain't shit happening in Destiny anymore. I would not have recommended it if you didn't like a game like Lego Batman. Lego Batman it's okay. I still haven't finished it, but I'm into it. It's okay.
chest of Ricochet, but Ricochet quick kick to the knee to drive down a strong
Division, yeah, I don't know. Yakuza, I played once. I played the very first Yakuza. That wasn't bad at all. That wasn't bad at all. It was a lot like it was like a mix of like GTA and like The Godfather. Stuff like that.
Boy, Kyle is just a tremendous striker. Look at this.
Yeah, round kicks, knees. Oh boy.
Yeah, he eats them all, doesn't he? It doesn't matter.
dragon screw to Liona, caught up.
Division 2.
Ricochet knocked his own man off the apron. O'Reilly snapped
I might like that one. I don't know.
Bishop Kaun back into
It's definitely time to find something else to get into. I need something to tie me over until GTA. I need something to tie me over until GTA 6. Because I think I'm going all in on GTA. How come Kyle O'Reilly is doing the wacky lines now?
Special programming note, Collision airs live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And then some big updates about Arena Mexico.
Collision live tomorrow night.
From tonight, of course, Kyle Fletcher defends the International Championship against Speedball Mike Bailey, and Tony Khan has just made it official. Mercedes Monet will
Chat, I might do...
to take on Willow Nightingale and the Brawling Birds and Mark Davis. And
So chat, check it out. I might do Collision tomorrow night, chat.
What a program that's going to be, and we got plenty to go here. We're staying.
I might do Collision tomorrow night.
Still got Kenny Omega.
Yeah, and the trios titles are on the line right now. Orange Cassidy wants O'Reilly to tag him in. He needs it.
I might do Collision tomorrow night. I got my reasons.
Big palm strike, rising palm strike by Ricochet.
Orange Cassidy.
I got my reasons. I think I'm going to do Collision tomorrow night.
Oh, yes. Orange, look at that. Hooking that turnbuckle. And now the tag rope.
Man, I can't believe, man. D-Nice and Wayne coming through, bruh.
The OC claw. There it is. The OC claw.
Special Collision corner. You know what? I don't know.
High kick catches Bishop Kaun.
Maybe.
Strong.
What's Roddy?
We shall see.
Avalanche Tiger driver. But
I make no promises about Collision corner. But maybe.
Climbs to the top. He's got Roderick strong. Big time superplex. Diving headbutt.
Toa missed it.
Yeah, missed the diving headbutt. Orange Cassidy.
D-Nice had to come through after his marathon comment. Man, you don't even know the half of it with D-Nice and his comments over the last couple of days, man. You don't even want to know. But he did come through in the clutch for Assassin's Creed. I think the marathon comment was probably the second worst one of the week.
Legal for their respective sides. Kaun.
Yeah.
Fighting the contacts, trying to get into a slugfest with Kyle O'Reilly. And Roderick Strong getting in the mix as well.
I don't like Bishop Kaun's chances with trying to outstrike these two men. I'm being honest. And it's 2-on-1 too.
Right. Oh yeah. He crumples down to one knee. Oh, look at this, man.
Catches the kick, catches the arm. Now, look at this. Bishop Kaun trying to fight against overwhelming odds.
Time for high-low.
Just to stay in the fight.
High-low. Conglomeration with the
Little predictable.
But Ricochet there to break things up.
Yeah, this is not easy.
Little predictable.
The demand here. Your titles, I should say.
Totally on it. Just threw Roderick Strong into Kyle O'Reilly, and ran through Strong and O'Reilly as well.
Guy is a bus. He is just a bus. Look at that. He just caught Orange Cassidy.
Looking for that diving DB.
What happened to Dave Richard?
Now Orange Cassidy, orange punch, and
Who in the hell is Dave Richard?
He just dumped the head. The crown of the head is the hardest part of the head, and Orange Cassidy may have just
Dave
broke
Dick?
his fist on the head of Toa Liona. That big orange punch. A stun-up millionaire.
Oh, no.
Conglomeration just sandwiched Toa Liona. He's taking all three here. Look at that. Oh, no. That one caught him on the jaw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Could we hit? Oh, wait. Never mind.
The lethal twist.
The lethal twist.
Just came in with the Trios Championship. He just
The lethal twist. Chat. Not the lethal twist. Spirit gun. New champs. So they're gonna double down on this demand shit. Hey, chat, look, Quaz woke up. This nigga gonna wake up at the end of the show and try to creep back in like he wasn't asleep for the whole damn stream. Lead moderator, chat.
They do not deserve this. And now they are outnumbered 2-1. Absolutely. This is brutal. Belt stolen from him, and now
He was on the phone. He was on the sleep.
That's how the demand won these titles. Let's be honest here. And they just want to put more of a beatdown on the former champions.
Here come the Motor City Machine Guns.
Well, they're Roddy King trying to even up the odds at least a little bit, but even he's getting overwhelmed, swarmed in the corner by the demand and the lethal twist. Yeah, let's hear for Brody trying to do
Oh, crap. Here they come, Motor City Machine Guns, chat. It's it's, man. They kind of look like Hangman with a chair, but it's a different look for the machine guns. Chat. Look at this.
Got a handful of barbed wire instead. Good. And now Hangman Adam Page. Oh. Now, how long has it been since we've seen this? The fans can feel it. It's been too long, Tony. Hangman lining up Jay Lethal for a
I was literally on the phone with this new chick in my rotation. Oh my God. Let me see. Let me see her posted ad, bruh. Send me a link of her posted ad, man. Why is Hangman coming out here right now? Why is Hangman coming out here right now?
Jay Lethal, Blake Christian, Lee Johnson, a major assist for the demand.
It ain't like that. No, yeah, okay.
Speaking of trios, we have a special live collision tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And I understand that Athena will be teaming with Billy Starks and Diamante to take on the trio of the Brawlin' Birds and Jamie Hayter's stablemate from Stardom, Hazuki, tomorrow night live on TNT.
I don't like seeing three women together at one time.
And the Death Riders have something to say. Let's take a listen.
It has me concerned.
For the Death Riders. But that's just what we do because it's us against the world every night. But now I hear that the Bang Bang Gang wants to blame us for their failures. Wants to blame us because their boy Jay White can't stay on the field. But if you're throwing around open challenges, well, oi, that's no skin of our
Because three
collective
women
balls,
together
sons.
mean they're trying to
You
put
freaks.
together women's trios titles.
Hey, Pac, you're so right. That's the thing that I like most about you is that you're always right, just like you were right about that coward Will Ospreay. Ospreay, you've been running from the grind forever. When things in New Japan got hard, you left. When things with the United Empire got hard, you left. And the single moment you had any sort of internal conflict about being with the Death Riders, you tried to leave. But homie, that is not how it works. It's a hard way in, harder way out. Young boy Billy. See you soon, my boy.
Getting a little sick of all this talk lately about the way we do things, the way they do things, the way I do things, the way you do things. All the morality police are out. Look, we meet people where they are. We play by the rules that are necessary. We don't give a damn what you think about it. That's what I love about the Continental Championship. This is what this sport is supposed to be about. And this is what I love. Going to the ring and laying it all on the line. It's just you. What you got in here, what you got in here. And the backstage at AEW is abuzz with this mystery tournament, the Continental Cup. I'm walking in as champion into the unknown against who God knows how many challengers who want to take what I have. The best wrestlers in the world. Bring it on! We run into the fire. I ain't afraid of nothing. This is where my Continental Championship run ends. In a hail of bullets and smoke and fire in the Continental Cup, then so be it.
Well, Daniel Garcia's not going to have to wait long.
You see their heels again? No, really, they were baby faces about an hour and a half ago.
On a special Thursday night collision, but right now, Tony Schiavone standing by inside the ring.
The fans coming out.
Why is this show still going on?
Kenny Omega is still the champion of the world. Of course, a lot of things happened after the match. And now Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay will go one-on-one for the World Championship coming up August 30th at All in London. And now, let's bring out the AEW champion of the world, Kenny
Chat. Why is this show still going on?
Incredible battle this past Sunday night in Montreal. Kenny Omega defeating the Jet Kevin Knight to retain the AEW World Championship, and by doing so, making the match from London on August 30th official. It will be Ospreay Omega at Wembley Stadium, All in London. That will be an absolutely amazing battle for the AEW World title. That man right there, the champion Omega. You see right there against Ospreay. It's going to be a battle, man. It's going to be a great, great, amazing match. I don't think that's an overstatement, Excalibur, at all. No, they have met in the past. They know each other very, very well. They've teamed in the past. They've battled in the past.
I straight up thought this show was over.
They will be facing one another for the richest prize in our sport, the World Championship of All Elite Wrestling.
Thank you, Tony. At Redemption, at the close of the pay.
Okay.
Turns out Kenny Omega will not be able to.
I feel like a couple of segments that didn't need to be could have been 86, so that this shit could have fit in a timely manner.
Still has an axe to grind after how we went off the air this past Sunday in Montreal. Well, yeah, we went off the air in Montreal with that man right there, the challenger, Ospreay, getting one winged angel right in the middle of the ring of Montreal.
Personally.
By the world champ Kenny Omega.
Personally, that's just me though.
Yeah, cut it. No, this is great. This is great. This is great, and I'll tell you why. Here's why, pal. Because what I'm about to say, unfortunately, doesn't need to be heard by any of you people. It's true. This is something personal. And something that I wanted to say just to you, Will. But since you came all the way out here, I figured we might as well make it a little fun. We used to do this thing in kindergarten called show and tell.
Ew, man.
And right now we're playing a little bit of it ourselves, aren't we, Will? You see, at Redemption, I showed you how I felt. I showed you, by giving you a one-winged angel in the middle of the ring, how I felt. And it didn't matter if the fans in that moment misunderstood, because I thought that you would get it. But now that I'm looking at this angry, bewildered look on your face, I'm wondering if maybe we move on now to the tell part. Will, I care about you.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
You mean the world to me, and I want the world for you. Do you remember, Will, when we made that promise together? The one to try our best, the one to become champions. How could you forget, right? Well, Will, 10 times out of 10, 100% of the time, I always put our friendship before the belt. Every single time.
He's confessing his love.
I put our friendship before the belt 100% of the time, and don't you get why, Will? I mean, that's the whole reason. Let's face it, everyone. That's the whole reason why I let you enter the Owen Hart Cup on your own, Will. It brought me joy to see you have success. Don't you get that part at least? But then how did you repay me, Will? How did you repay me for the solid that I gave to you? With your voice laced in disappointment, you had told me, Kenny, it really sucks that you gave up on yourself. You have no idea how deep those cut to me, Will. But let me ask you now, Will. Do I look like I gave up? Does this, take a good look, Will, does this look like I gave up? No. You weren't one now to talk down to me. You weren't one then. You never will be, Will. And even though I gave you plenty of warnings in your naivety about the Death Riders and Jon Moxley, especially about Jon Moxley, you always pretended like you knew better, like you just had to learn the hard lesson yourself. Well, what's your excuse now that it blew up in your face, Will, huh? What's your excuse now?
What's my excuse?
Yeah.
I came back too early for my neck surgery because all I was thinking about was revenge. And when I finally got there, when I finally thought I had my revenge, I let it slip through my fingers. And when I lost that match, mate, I lost every bit of confidence that went alongside with it. See, I feel like I've shortchanged you guys. And I'm sorry for that, because I know you wanted me to walk through that curtain and be the Billy Goat and be the aerial assassin, but my body crapped out on me and I couldn't deliver it to him. And in that moment, I had no friends I could turn to. No Kyle, no Davis, no Callum. I couldn't even turn to my own hero.
Oh, come on. I was always there, you know it. I was always there, you know it.
But who was there? who saved me. The guy that took away my old life. The guy that I had so much hatred for. He gave me new life. He gave me an opportunity. You see, at that moment, I saw that, and I didn't look at the guy that broke my neck. I look at him as a 4-time world champion that could have took me to where I've always wanted to be. And you want honesty?
Yo, the sign is real.
Honestly, I liked being a Death Rider. I like the camaraderie. I love the training. Mate, it made me feel like the old version of me when I used to go up and down the town in Japan. And I was going to town to town to town. And I knew I had boys watching my back. I had killers watching my back. And as I got
Sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
I understood why they're so protective over this place. But that is where it ends. I do not share the same philosophy that the Death Riders have, and I don't share John Moxley's way that I can become a world champion. I know how I can become a world champion, and that's by being the best. And when I saw you there, face down in the ring, chair wrapped around your neck, the same thing that they did to me, I couldn't stand by and see someone that I love go through the same thing that I went through.
Oh, is that what it is, eh, Will? Is that what it is? Let me take you back to that night, because I sure as hell haven't forgotten. There I am, after a grueling match, defending this belt, the one that you care so much about. Defending this belt so I can make your dream come true and deliver this to you at Wembley Stadium. There I was, sitting in that ring, getting beat up on, stomped on for minutes, and the minutes felt like hours. And finally I felt that chair, yeah, I felt that chair just the way that you did. I felt it slip down my neck. I didn't have the energy to fight back. I didn't even have the energy to take the chair off my gosh darn self, Will. So all I could do was close my eyes and accept my fate. And then that's when I heard it. That's when I heard the people and I heard the cheers. And I could feel the energy. And somehow I knew, Will, somehow I knew that you were there and that you'd come to save me. And then when the minutes passed by and it felt like an eternity, I took the chair off myself. I didn't have the energy or the air to cry out your name, but I took that chair off and I stood up. And when I turned around, that scene painted the whole picture for me and allowed me to understand more about you than I've ever had to know. There you were, holding my belt with a ripped plastic bag at your feet. And the reason why it had taken so long for you to help me was because you thought about doing it yourself, Will. And what made it even worse, yeah, what makes this even worse, Will, was that look you had in your face like you were expecting a thank you. A thank you for what? A thank you for you saving me from a trap that you set for me yourself? I didn't set the trap.
He thought about it. He thought about it.
You liar, Will. I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my friend. I was your friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you were, my friend, huh? So what am I to you now, Will, huh? What am I to you now? Am I just a challenger? Is this all that our friendship was? This is all it ever equated to, huh? I'm just a challenger. Just a guy that gives you your belt at your own town, huh? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you, Will. You want to be so tough and talk tough to everyone now? Not you're in front of a live TV camera, huh, Will? You see? That's the thing. Every time you get put in the pressure burner, you crumble. And that's the whole reason why you're not holding this and I am. And that's always why you'll always be a step behind and why I will always be better than you. And in case I haven't gotten my point across to you, there's one.
It's just a matter of time. Osprey reaching his breaking point, hidden by
Boy, you talking about some drama.
No matter how much I love you and respect you, you put your hands on me, I will kick the shit out of you, bruv. Since day one of me walking on these initials, AEW, I have filled in for where you wasn't here. I came here each and every week from the UK all the way to the United States, every week to remind them all, this is where the best wrestle. And I have earned my spot to challenge for that championship. I have given my neck to challenge for that championship. And standing before me is the biggest mountain to climb, a mountain I have wanted to climb for 10 years. And that's one big mountain to push that ball up. But winners want the ball. The ace wants the ball. And I want the ball.
But if you mess with the bull, you're gonna get the horns.
And we're into penalties. And if you know anything about England and penalties, we're not that good at them. Here's the difference, Kenny. It's my turn to kick the ball. I have an entire country depending on me to bring it home, and they're asking me the same question. Can he pull the trigger? You're damn right I can pull the trigger. But I'm not gonna do it like you. I'm not gonna do it from behind. I'm not gonna do it like Moxley does it and injure you before that day. No, I want you at your best. No excuses. The best versus the best. Because let me tell you, Kenny, I'm gonna pull the trigger. And I'm gonna do it when it matters the most. I'm gonna do it when the title was on the line. And when I pull that trigger, you're gonna see it coming.
32 days away. Wembley Stadium.
Oh my God, man.
Will Ospreay challenges Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship at All in London.
Good night, chat.
The 30th of August, live on.
My God. And the good news is I get to do a post-show review. Ladies and gentlemen, join me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow for Collision. I will see you guys then. Good God Almighty. Peace.
Welcome to the city that made me, place I grew up in, city that's crazy where gunshots are busted, place I'm in love with, place that's corrupted, place that gave birth to the MC not to fuck with, place with city lights, sun in one shines, place that isn't right, we're accustomed to crime. Where daily went crazy back in '69, and Pops was just a rookie standing on the front line. It's the land that inspires me, land I call home, land with the basement, Dr. Wax and gramophone, with fake thugs and hustlers and OGs roam. The land that's well known as the throne of Al Capone. It's the land of lake shores where the wind blows steady and the snow falls heavy and the heat kills many. Town like none, place that I know. This is the Windy City. Welcome to Chicago.